What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Bike Tyson, and you're now tuned in to Bike Tyson Life Cycles. And today's life cycle is Taco Tuesday Bike Night. So anybody in the DMV knows about Taco Tuesday in Springfield, Virginia. It's a big cars and bike meetup. It's on some Fast and Furious type shit. So, but it's a good vibe. It's been kind of censored now because you do have cops that roam around that area because of a bunch of knuckleheads who like to just rev their bikes loud as shit or like to do burnouts, and it's irritating. I hate it. I'm sure other people hate it too. So it's a little bit more regulated now with the cops around. They don't bother nobody. They just kind of just make sure you ain't doing no dumb shit, basically. So for the most part, they just let people do what they do. It's just don't be a nuisance. And you always gonna have, you know, a couple knuckleheads that do dumb stuff. So it's just there just for a good vibe though. So every time we go, you know, it's always good food, a good vibe, music, so on and so forth. And I was riding solo. I met up with a couple of my boys that were already there. So anywhere I go is going to be a nice ride anyway because I live far. So for me, listen, I was on the FTR because the Busa is being shipped out to Arizona for a nice motorcycle trip to the Grand Canyon and some other promo bike events type stuff with 650E, and it's like 11 of them. So stay tuned for that video that will drop probably by the end of the month. So yeah, we here at Taco Tuesday, and as you can see, it's flooded. It got to be at least over 1,000 cars and bikes combined, and yeah, it's just in this little industrial parking lot, and then, like I said, it's a party outside basically, and you're gonna see shortly what I mean by that. You see that party bus over there? Yeah. I don't know, somebody done bought a bus off the auction. So that's funny. I'm like, where do you park that shit at? I hope you got a big driveway or something like that. But that shit is crazy. But peep this.
Where you park at?
I'm right here.
I ain't got no room. Oh, okay. You park right there.
I'm about to say I can scoot mine over.
That's cool.
Shutdown.
Ain't nothing.
How you?
Oh, good.
Over there.
I stole the bus.
Hey, funny dump, talking out his neck, listen to his story, about this motherfucker, he don't choke, right, on the ground, on the floor, someone pick him up, take him to the moat, to the fucking thing, I'm riding through New York, skirt, bang, finna go and shoot New Jersey up, we gon' come and blow New Jersey up, hurry up, try to rock, bitch, me 30 up, just like volcano, bitch, I'm curried up.
at the dopest bike. Might get an extra raffle ticket. Let me see it.
So Taco Tuesday is just basically a 7 to 9 o'clock event. So people was looking at the weather. It was supposed to rain, or the rain was coming. So I was like, let me be on my way. But as you can see, it is flooded with cars, bikes, trucks. So all kind of Fast and Furious type cars, exotic cars, the Lamborghinis, Ferraris, Porsches, GTRs, all that stuff is out there. I'm not going to walk around that whole parking lot just to show y'all. Y'all just got to take it for what it is, or just go to the Taco Tuesday Instagram and you can see all kind of stuff out there on whatever car you like, whatever bike you like, so on and so forth. But it's pretty much a little bit of everything out there. So it's just a good networking tool. It's a good just meet up spot for all, you know, bikes and cars and like-minded people. I know a lot of people share a lot of info on different setups, different engine mods, all that. So just a good vibe. So I was just heading back. So you know, when I always head back home at night, I always gotta indulge in my my Night Rider Chronicles. So you're gonna see that on Instagram of me I got my, you know, my head, my ear pods in, and I'm just grooving and cruising on the way back home. So I ain't feel like waiting for nobody. I'm out. So this will never get old. Just a night ride. It's nice weather out. You ain't in no rush. You ain't racing nobody. You just cruising, enjoying the scenery, and it's just a vibe for me. Like I tell other people, like, motorcycles is therapeutic to me, and I'm sure it's therapeutic to other people also. But just being out on twos and just taking a nice cruise, like that, I think that's the most peaceful way of life. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but I'm trying to say it. But that's just what it is. And like I said, once I get like in the clear, I'll put it on cruise control, and I'm just, like I said, I'm just rocking out for the most part. So we riding through like, this is like the Alexandria, Virginia area before we hit the bridge over back into the Maryland area. So like I said, I just got on my R&B and I just be rocking out by my goddamn self. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Sometimes you need to take that me time, just, you know, just before you get back to the chaos, like, especially for people who just got, you know, kids, the wives, and all that stuff. So you know how that goes sometimes. Another thing is the FTR. I opened it up on the way home, so I already got the tune on it. I had got the exhaust and all that. So I was just wanting to see how it really opens up, and I'll show a little bit of it, but I ain't gonna show you all of it. But here's my thing. So I'm debating, right? So do I want to keep that low to mid range power, or do I want to just take the catalytic converter off and straight pipe it, pause, and get that top end speed? So I'm trying to debate. Somebody drop a comment what makes more sense, or if Anybody who has a FTR 1200 by Indian, let me know. Tell me what y'all think. But so I started opening it up. So I just opened it up and I hit past 120, got to like 140-ish, 150. I think that's where it really tops out at. But I'm not sure because again, if I take the cat off of it and go full exhaust, then I'll probably get it to about 160-ish. So I'm not sure yet. But I like that low end, mid range torque and power because from the dig, it'd be go time, and it want a wheelie, but I can manage to keep it down. So I'm just trying to debate which one I should do. So once the wintertime really hit and it's cold and ain't nobody riding, I'm just gonna make that decision to see. And I got one of my buddies who do welding. He can just add like a link pipe between the exhaust and the my Acura exhaust and the original exhaust. So yeah, this is one good straightaway where I'll be just cruising and grooving at on my way home, and it's just no traffic. It's just a 2-lane highway, no traffic. Shit, sometimes there ain't even no street lights, and I just be out. And this is where I do most of my Night Rider Chronicles at. So you'll see it on Instagram, like I said, and be like, oh, my man be out here grooving out this joint. So that's what it comes down to. But yeah, Taco Tuesday, this is just something we do on a regular. I don't do it every week, but most of the times I'm usually there if it's good weather and I ain't got something else to do. So that's just what it's about. So shout out to all the people who go to Taco Tuesday, and then everybody know on Wednesday is the IKEA group ride. So between Tuesday and Wednesday, these are pretty consistent. So the FTR, I'm digging it so far. As a good second bike, you can't. I got no complaints yet. You know what I mean? So it's still new, so I ain't got no issues like Harley Davidsons be having issues. So yeah, I'll just leave it at that. So the Indian FTR 1200 is Indian's fastest bike. So I want to live up to that stigma by, like I said, either getting that topping speed or keeping it with the low to mid-range power for the street. So I don't know. I'm still debating on that, like I said. But I hope y'all like the video. I want everybody to like, subscribe, comment, share it, talk about it, something. I just try to put these videos out. Listen, we furloughed. So at the end of the day, I got nothing but time. So I just be out putting these videos together and doing what I do. Peace.